Hello guys and welcome to Turbo Racing for some more Grand Prix Legends action on the channel. Today we are going to OAO and we are going to take part in their season 28 oval race. We will drive, of course, as always in this league, in this legendary league. We are going to race with the Formula 167 cars, and I'm going with maybe the slowest one on the straights, unfortunately for us, which is the Cooper. But I really hope we will be able to finish in top 10, which will be the goal. At the moment, we have around 15 people in the server, and the qualifying session / practice session has just started. 27 minutes left, and then it's gonna be time for the race, which will be 34 laps long. This is the circuit, by the way, Grenzlandring. As you can see, 5 corners, all of them are left corners. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of slipstream battles, fortunately. I'm gonna go, and we are starting with the qualifying session. Let's see what we can do. No one behind me at the moment. We are good. John is catching me actually, but he's still a little bit behind. John Steiner. I'm not sure what car he's gonna drive this time. I'm gonna try to catch his slipstream, if this is possible. He seems to be riding a faster car. As I told you guys, the Cooper, the one that I am driving at the moment, is the slowest on the straights, but it's decent in the corners. But unfortunately this is not enough in such circuits, so don't expect miracles from me. We will be slow, but with consistency and with staying out of trouble, we might have our chance for top 10 finish today. km/h on the straight. This is the only corner where we have to lift the throttle a little bit. We cannot take it flat out. Unfortunately, John is now far away. No slipstream anymore. A little bit wider there. I took the wrong angle for this corner. I started turning too early. And we are almost at the end of the lap. Last corner. Now let's see the time, 28 something, I guess. Yeah, 20, excuse me, 48.80. Now it's gonna be a miracle if I can go faster than 48. Maybe, only with slipstream. So far P7, but it's still too early for general observations. People are gonna go faster than this. I'm gonna go faster than this as well, so indeed it's too early. Let's see, improved WAP. Oh nice, 48.19. New personal best for me actually. P8. Can't hope for nothing more than top 12 in quali, for example. Once again, my car is just not that fast on the straights, so I just hope I'm gonna be at least in an ultimate position, able to fight with someone as well, so the race is not gonna be boring. I try to take a little bit of slipstream. And yes, 48. 11, I believe. Or no, actually 24. 48, 24. A little bit slower than my best. one is going even better. I'm burning fuel as well, so it's normal. Hi, Frenzy! And now let's see if I'm gonna improve. 0.19 is my best so far. No, 24 again, I believe. I'm not sure, to be fair. 20.20. That's my best. That's my last swap, actually. And best so far. Now I'm gonna go to the pit. And I'm gonna try to stay with someone and take his slipstream. P8 at the moment. Beating Quentin. But I believe when I press the escape now, when I go to the pits, the standings are going to... The standings will refresh. I guess more people complete laps so far. So I guess more people have times already completed. And so I guess I'm not in top 10 anymore. But we will see. 47 is the best I can hope for. But once again, only with the slipstream, and at the moment no one around me, so that's why I'm going to the pit. And I'm gonna go out of the pit once again to search for someone for slipstream. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Ah, actually, I'm indeed in 8th position, but we're waiting for more people to complete WAPs. 48.20. That's my best so far. I don't think I can be much faster than this. Wow, take a look. 48.20, 48.25, 48.21. That's how consistent actually I am. Okay. By the way, the car has 5 gears, but I'm gonna use 5th gear only for slipstream battles. It's okay, man. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with Grand Prix Legends. And I'm looking for someone to take slipstream. Unfortunately, Commons is gone, so I need to wait more. John Steiner, 2 kilometers behind. You have to wait more. This track is about 7-8 kilometers maybe. There's John behind me. I'll try to stay with him, behind him actually when he overtake me. Gonna be hard. His car is just so much more powerful. Maybe in the corners I have some kind of a chance to stay with him. Yeah, I'm faster in the corners. That's good. Still a long way to go. Before the start-finish straight. I think he's trying to let me pass, but it's too early. It's still too early. Yeah, I took a little bit of slipstream though, just before the final corner. Let's see. Okie dokie. But the first sector was terrible. 26.5. Not good enough. Let's see the second one. Yeah, second one is not good enough as well. Let's wait for Rudo, for example, for slipstream. I was not looking at the road. I think I'm not gonna be able to get out of there. Yeah, so this means I need to wait for the final 5 minutes before I can go back to the track. These are the rules. The problem is I can barely find someone to take slipstream, and I guess plenty of people crashed already and they are waiting for the final 5 minutes to get back to the circuit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 12 people. 12 people are in the server, but only 9 of us with WAP times. So yeah, we are waiting for more people to return when we have just 5 minutes left. Robert Flierke is leading, second by John Steiner, Michael Wowery third, John Hammonds fourth, down in fifth, Rudo in sixth, Bob Simpson, myself and Shovito in eighth. Two more minutes and I can return. By the way, how long is the track? 9 kilometers and 7 meters. One more minute and we can return. Ooh, crash there by Wowery. He's gonna go to the pit as well and he's gonna wait 1 minute before going back into the track. By the way, extremely dangerous circuit, guys, especially with slipstream, especially when we have 2 wide or 3 wide, gonna be very, very dangerous. So the biggest challenge is to survive. And that's gonna be the biggest goal. Just to survive and then we will see. "30 more seconds and we go back." And oh my god, I think I've lost everyone. Yeah. Why is that? Ah, okay. Everything is cool. Okay, like 3, 2, 1. Here we are, going back on track. To try once again to find someone for slipstream. Final 5 minutes and then we go to the race. By the way, guys, as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget you can always like and subscribe to the channel. This will help a lot and you won't miss the future races on the channel. The race is 34 laps, just over 1 hour. Wow, 317, 318. That's the maximum this car can go. But he's going away. He's much faster on the straights. Johnson. I catch him too early. Last attempts. Getting too much fuel yet. Almost 2/10 slower than my best in Sector 1. Another guy from which I can take the slipstream. I lost it. I was focused and just stepped into the grass. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the start of the race, which will be in a minute and a half. Oh man, but you cannot do this during the race. Otherwise, it's just game over. So I have to be very careful, but never mind. Let's start thinking about the race. Less than a minute now. P9, at least we are not lost. And I believe a couple of people are without lap times yet, and they might not go and make a lap time. By the way, the Eagles are the fastest cars. Flörke, Johnson and Steiner. Top 3. Waller with Lotus in fourth. Hammond. Down, Rudo, Simpson, myself and Chovito. That's top 10. Just before the end of the session. Plenty of people are still on track. We wait for for them to complete their laps. Five people still on track. Actually, this is the quali. This is the quali. Back in the day in Formula 1, there was no qualifying sessions. It was practice and then the race. Okay, any moment now. Last seconds before quali. Before race, excuse me. Very important to survive and to score points here. My first race of the season. Even though we are already in the middle of the season. Okay. It's time, guys. Final preparations. P9 for us in the practice. Thank you, Frenzy. I'm gonna need it. Now it's crucial to stay with some slipstream from someone. But they have slipstream as well. I think I've lost a position to Yannick. So I guess I'm in P10. But I'm losing them, man. I'm losing them. I need to be closer. A little bit closer. It was bad reflex at the start. The RPMs went too low, and that's why I've lost that much at the start. But that was to protect the engine. GPL engines are extremely unreliable if you go at the high. Oh, someone crashed. If you go at the highest revs, someone crashed, unfortunately. Rudo. So we take one position up to 9th. Also, fortunately, no one behind me. To attack me at the moment, but I just need a little bit more pace so I can catch the guys ahead of me. And it's a big number of guys. 3-4 cars at least from what I can see, but I just don't have the pace on the straights to catch them and start a fight and take the slipstream, which is extremely important. Without the slipstream, it's just game over. By the way, I'm not sure, but I think maybe everyone behind me retired. Maybe only Rudo is still going, but I cannot see Pepe. And Шовито. That's what I was afraid of, losing the slipstream. No one ahead of me, no one behind me, no slipstream, and now I need to wait for someone to make a mistake, otherwise there's no chance I can do anything. Anything more than P9. I think I have Yannick's space, but he has the slipstream from Simpson. And they are both pouring away every single lap. Also, Rudolf is catching me from P10. He's definitely gonna catch me maybe in 15 watts, 20 watts, something like that. He's running faster, even though with after the mistake with some damage. Because you have coins in this championship, and as this car in normal circuits is a mid pack car, it's the best choice for privateer driver just like me. So basically I did not pick the fastest cars because I cannot afford them. But believe me, this car is gonna be much better when we go to the next races. Yeah, and some of the top drivers, of course, they have teams, and the teams have more coins, and that's why they can afford better cars. I had the chance to be part of a team, but as I was not sure how many races I'm gonna make I declined this this option because if you are a part of the team, you need to drive at least 75% of the races. Otherwise, it just doesn't look okay to the team. They are putting a lot of effort organizing the teams, the races, so yeah. It was not gonna be cool from me to be part of a team and just participate in 3-4 races in total during the whole season. By the way, John Steiner is leading, I believe. My good friends. Or maybe he's in P4, I'm not absolutely sure. I think he's in P4 actually. So he's not leading. Robert is P1, followed by Johnson and Wari. 28 laps to go. I think I'm gonna be last in this race, but at least in top 10. And probably without any damage to the car, which is crucial because the damage is repaired by coins, by giving away coins. On the best possible line there. Yes, I am, but first I need to test it. To check it. Is it good enough? Is it gonna be a pure simulation? Or maybe it is gonna have some arcade elements. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward, and I hope they will put some free weekends or stuff like that, free content, so we can check it before we buy. I believe it's gonna be, the game is going to be released in few months, if I'm not wrong. September maybe. Yeah, let's hope. Also, good news is it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be moddable from day one, which is also great news. Yannick without slipstream now, but he is already half a kilometer ahead. 5 seconds ahead of me, so gonna be hard for me to catch him. The only chance is if I stay with Rudo when he overtakes me. And Rudo is just behind. Interesting enough, I think Yannick is a little bit slower than me, at least in this swap. Let's see, 5 seconds, 0.16 at the end of the previous swap. We will check the distance again after the end of this one. Still plenty of waps to go, 25 waps to go. Let's see, 516 versus 504. Just 1/10 faster, but faster. Rudo just behind. He's gonna overtake me. Maybe during the next swap. I start hearing his engine now. I think he's racing a Ferrari. Nice slipstream. Oh. Can we use this slipstream to catch Yannick? I think I've lost him. I took the previous corner terribly wrong. Now he's gonna disappear on this extremely long straight. I should have let him go that easily. That was my only chance to stay with him so we can catch Yannick. $20 laps to go. I'm gonna be whopped, by the way, so for me it's gonna be 19 laps to go. Yannick is with my pace. But his better start gave him so much more slipstream than I have during my whole race so far. And that was the key. Better experience, more experience in Grand Prix Legends was the key, I believe. I was not good enough on the start, and then I was not good enough. Overtaken by Rudo. Who just overtook Yannick. Now let's see, is Yannick gonna stay with slipstream? No, he's not able, but he's still taking a little bit of slipstream. Oh. We're almost at the 50% mark. This swap, and 17 more to go out of 34. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what positions are scoring, which positions are scoring points. Is it top 6 or maybe top 8 or maybe top 10? That's something I'm gonna check after the end of the stream. Robert, the leader, about to whop me. Maybe around 5 whops from now. Yannick is faster. Maybe 1/10 per watt, but he's still faster. And the gap is now 6.6, so yeah. Only a mistake from someone ahead of me can give me a chance to fight for 9th position. But once again, P10 is not gonna be the end of the world. Not with this car. Absolutely. Cooper is not that good on high-speed races, high-speed trucks. So P10 is P10, especially if it's giving coins and points for the championship. Oh, something happened with down. Oh, down is out. Down is out, guys. I'm in P9 now. I think something happened with this guy. Let's wait a little bit more and we will see. Seems like he's out. Yeah, he was not able to finish the previous swap. Which means we take P9. By the way, I have to watch out for Robert, the race leader. He's gonna catch me in the next few laps. $700 behind me at the moment. Well, laps to go, by the way, and I believe it's gonna be actually 11 because Rob about to overtake me. Also, the fuel is more than enough. Now, even have gas for maybe extra a couple of laps. Nice. Clean move. By the way, unfortunately, Bob Simpson out. Bob Simpson also out. We move up to 8th position in a moment. Unfortunately, Rob is that fast, I had no chance to stay with him and use the slipstream. Maybe I used a little bit, but yeah, it was not enough. He's just much faster, about 5 seconds faster per lap. But we move up, excuse me, to P8. Perfect. Eight laps to go, guys. No need for 5th gear. Actually, I kept 5th gear only for slipstream battles. But in this circuit, 5th gear it just doesn't matter. It's better to have 4 gears for better traction during the corners, and then if you have slipstream battles, to use 5th gear for that. But to be fair, this is not my idea. This is a setup I am using, and it seems like it's working. The idea is working pretty decently. Okay, that is 7 laps to go. I hope I'm not gonna be whacked by Johnson. Almost 2 kilometers behind me. I'm not sure, to be fair with you. But you can Google it. Maybe they are somewhere online. The setups I use are mostly from my friend Hristo Ichov. And I make my own setups as well. But this time for this circuit, my friend Pepe Higdon provided me with a couple of setups because I had issues setting up the car. Even though with my setup I was maybe no more than half a second slower per lap, so my setup was okay, but it wasn't as good as this one I use at the moment. But you can ask, actually, at SimRacing Mirror Zone. I'm absolutely sure someone has these setups there. Yeah, it's a world-class simulator. Even though it has been released back in 1998, the physics are awesome. Maybe the best vintage Formula 1 physics that we have in any simulator. And that's the reason why, as you can see, we're still racing Grand Prix Legends online and having fun. Even though this race, I was a little bit unlucky not to have anyone to fight with, not to have anyone's slipstream to take. The reason mainly is because we are just 12 people starting the race. We needed more people so I can have a better chance of slipstream battles. But with the slowest car on the straights, P8 is going to be amazing result. And no damage as well. Now the final kilometers actually of this race. I really hope everything is okay with the engine, because we are close to ref limits almost the whole race, the whole distance. Engine can only take a break during the corners, and that's it. Basically, the championship is organized by using coins. If you are part of a team, you have a better chance to have enough coins for a better car. But as I am a privateer, this car is the best I can get at the start of the season. I mean the start of the season not because this race is the start of the season, but because this race is my first race of the season. So I had no coins for anything better than this. But this can change in the future, especially if I keep on completing races without damage, which costs coins as well, and finishing races, which gives coins at the other hand. So, yeah. But you're right, Eagles, Lotuses, they are the fastest cars, much faster cars on straights, and not only on straights. But my hopes are that I'm gonna be challenging for better positions when it comes to circuit racing. Because even though this is a circuit, it looks more like an oval, and top speed is extremely important here. Something that is not going to be the case in some of the next races until the end of the season. So my Cooper can have a chance later on during the season. Oh, so close to the post there. No worries, man. I hope you enjoy the content. Okay, 4 laps to go. Almost there, almost there. About 10 minutes to go. Even less. Oh no, I think something happened with John. Oh no, my friend John is losing pace. Let's be careful, 1 kilometer ahead of me. If his car is still running, I have to be careful. Ah, he's out. I think he's out. Unfortunately, John from P4. But this means I'm gonna take P7. Wow. I was just hoping for top 10, but that's extremely lucky for me and then unlucky for people like Bob, for Dan Down, and for John Steiner. John just 4 laps before the end. Something happened. We're going to take a look at the end of the race, at the replay, what happened with John. But we're promoted to P7. 2 laps to go. Yeah. Blowing an engine is another chance that this is what happened with John, but we have to wait and see. I think I'm gonna be overtaken by P2. He is just 200 meters behind me. Oh, the question is this the final lap? I think it is. Any moment, Rob will win the race. And he does, I believe. And I might not be overtaken by a WAP. Yeah. Nice. We are waiting for the checkered flag, just to be sure. There's the checkered flag. P7, P7. Able to survive. Able to survive. I'm happy. I'm happy. Just 8.5 seconds behind Yannick with the same car, but Yannick with a slipstream almost, or maybe during the whole first third of the race, so it wasn't easy to challenge Yannick. He was faster, but with some slipstream, I might have had a chance. Thank you, Joshua. Let's actually complete this swap and return the car into the garage. And there's fifth gear for you guys. Am I gonna have enough time to go into the pit or the session is going to end? Oops. Oh well. Unlucky. Oh, I can continue. But I'm gonna stop here so I can save the setup, the replay, guys, so we can take a look what happened with John. One moment. And that's our top 10, Rob, Doug, and Michael. Excuse me, our top 3, the podium guys. Now, Bob Simpson with engine failure. John with engine damage as well. 3 WAPs from home. Wow. Let's take a look exactly at that. That's so unlucky. Let me see. Only if I can find out where's the replay file. There it is. Let's see. At the start, unfortunately, I was a little bit too careful, too cautious, and that's why we lost the leaders and the people ahead of me, actually. Let me see, when does the race start? I just cannot find where the race starts. Ah, it's somewhere here. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now let's watch. That's the start. Clean start from everyone, I believe. That's Yannick overtaking me. And here, I was not able to stay with their slipstream, unfortunately. Yeah, here I was now too far away. Extremely bad corner taken from me, and that's it. Now, let me see. The first thing that I want to check is with Rudo. What happened with him? He crashed somewhere at the beginning. Ah, yes, it's here. What happened? Snap understeer, maybe. Yeah, he was control the car. But he's so lucky not to lose a wheel. It was going to be the end of his race. After that, what happened with Pepe? And someone else crashed, I believe. Ah, this is what happened with Pepe. No. Yeah. Not much he can do, actually. And not only him, but someone else got destroyed as well, and that's Quentin. Let's see. Oh, but that's a very, very bad return from Rudo. You just cannot do that. He had to wait for the full grid to overtake him and then to return to the track. Yeah, that's terrible. No, you just cannot do that. Oh man, fortunately I was safe there, but we cannot say that for Pepe and for Quentin. Poor guys, but it happens. Wow. Okie dokie, let's see. What do we have next? Oh, by the way, apologies guys, I forgot about the chat. Hi Yannick! Sorry I was not looking at the chat. Give me a second. Yeah, not a chance with the Cooper, but congratulations to you because you are faster than me by maybe a couple of tenths per wap. I had your pace at the first third of the race, but then you are even faster, and my problem was that I was not able to take any slipstream at the beginning. You took Bob Simpson's slipstream, and you guys, you were keeping going away from me, and I had no chance without any slipstream. And yeah. And because of that, my race was very boring, but it's part of the game. I just had a terrible first corner where I lost a little bit of time and I lost you guys. Okie dokie. There's a cool battle ahead though. Oh, there's Yannick. Nice. But also we have Hammonds versus Down. Nice, I believe this is Honda versus Ferrari. And this is what I was talking about. Yannick able to take the slipstream, which helped massively at the beginning of the race. Yeah, we watched what the team did. Unfortunately, he was, I don't know, he lost concentration maybe and started rejoining the circuit before everyone passed safely. And that was the end of the race for Quentin and for Pepe. Nice battle you guys have here. Hi, Kyle. Yeah, but I believe Ego is even faster. Or maybe Ego has a big advantage on the corners. Because top 3, at least in the middle of the race, top 3 was all Egos. Let's see if someone else has issues. Not for now. Okay. Let's move on forward. And we're gonna wait for people to have DNFs. Let's see. Bob Simpson, 7th position. Yeah, I was able to see that even with slipstream, the Cooper was very, very bad on the straights, especially after I was driving behind Ferraris and Egos during the practice. I even tried to stay with John. I gave him a slipstream and then I immediately joined his slipstream, but it was just not enough. There was no power in the Cooper. It's a shame, but what can we do? Yeah. But I have high hopes for Cooper when we go to the more decent circuits, more natural circuits. I mean circuits with corners, because I believe next race is once again in a very fast circuit. Yeah, Monza actually, the fast Monza. Monza 4K, so once again, I'm not gonna have much chances there, but after that, I hope if I join the other races, I can have a chance. Okay, okay. Let's move on. P10. In a moment, I'm gonna be P9. We are going to lose someone. I'm just not sure who. There we are. I'm I'm P10 here, and any moment something is gonna happen with someone. Or actually, already something happened with someone. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't have a tablet, and the problem is I cannot read the chat during the race because it's very distracting and dangerous. Okay, I think Bob Simpson was the first one that was going to DNF. Not for now, though. Any moment now. Okay, no, not yet. Yeah, 9 kilometers on almost on full throttle all the time, with one challenging corner, the first corner, where you have to lift even with Cooper. Okay, we lost someone, but I cannot find out who. Down, this guy, down. Something will happen with him. So far, so good. From 5th position, by the way. Oh, this is engine failure, I believe. Yeah, engine failure. If only the game could communicate with the sim hub, it could get my shifter synced up better. Maybe in the future, Kyle, we have to wait and see. And yeah, unfortunately, down with engine failure as well. Later on, John Steiner is going to have the same fate, unfortunately. And Bob Simpson as well, I believe. I believe Bob is the next one Oh wait, engine failure. Yeah, exact. That's why I was very afraid about my engine, because I was maybe about 500 RPMs before the ref limiter almost all the time. So yeah. Yeah, somewhere there. No, I mean, I mean about 1000 RPMs below the limiter and 500 below the max refs. Something like that. Wow, another engine failure. And next, we lost John Steiner. Yeah, let's watch what happened with John, as he said just 3 laps before home. Somewhere here. Let's see. And as you can see, he's having slipstream, and this actually is a problem, because with slipstream you're going even higher refs. And someone asked me on the chat why I don't use 5th gear, and I told him I have 5th gear, but only if I'm driving behind someone, so I can protect the engine. As you can see, John driving behind Michael for so long, actually this destroyed his engine. And having a 5th gear, 1 gear in reserve, actually might help you not to blow the engine. Yeah, the slipstream gear. But I never used it, actually. I never used it, so I drove the whole race in 4th gear. Oh, Hammond's with trouble as well. Let's see. Is he gonna have issues? Oh! What happened here? Oh my god, he's so lucky. He's so lucky. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Just 5 centimeters to the right and this was game over. Lost of wheel and so on. He's so lucky. Wow. Oh, and he went even here. Most of the time these signs, they are very solid objects, so he's extremely lucky there. Wow. So lucky there. But sometimes in Grand Prix Legends you just need to be lucky. Otherwise, as you can see, I just think he just lost focus. He just lost focus. Nothing more than that. Yeah, just by a hair, indeed, Kyle. So close. Because, yeah, it's just a hay bale, but these hay bales in Grand Prix Legends are extremely solid. And they can ruin your race, especially at that speed. It was fun, guys. It was fun. Shame that we had no one actually to fight with during the race. But we're gonna try next time at Monza 4K. It's gonna be, I believe, a 2 hours race, so gonna be fun. And it's gonna be in about 2 weeks from now. I'm going to stop here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the content in that was 2 hours, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. If so, don't forget you can always like, subscribe and share the video so more people can watch the racing. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you next time, but until then, happy racing everybody and bye. You're right, Kayo. Okay, Yannick, thank you for coming. Okay, guys, take care.